something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That do was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. Yeah, drink 'em up. Yeah.
We rolling. You know what it is, man. DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thoro's on Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thiswas50.com. We live from One World Studios. Shout out my boy Wonder. You know what it is. Got a special guest in the building.
What it is.
Introduce yourself.
My name's Twin Jude. Twin Jude, we're very, very excited. On Instagram.
You don't sound excited, man.
Oh, man.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm teasing on the inside,
no, okay,
man. I gotta act like I've been there
put more
before,
energy into saying you're excited. You know what I mean? I have this segment on the show, right? I don't know if Danny told you. It's called On the Spot. You know what that means?
Some acapella stuff? You want me to?
Actually, it means that we got all your ex-girlfriends in the back, and they're coming out here. Got a couple differences they want to dispute with you. But, ladies, come on out. You got like 5 chicks like, motherfucker, where the fuck is my money? You thought that was good.
Oof, yeah, we wouldn't want that.
One day I'm going to do that
see,
shit.
now I'm nervous. Now I'm getting red in the face ever since you said that and everything.
That'd be dope, right? I'm going to start doing that.
It's on the spot. Where it's just like
yeah, they're not expecting it. They're going in for an interview and then...
5 women come
Michaela,
out.
what are you doing here?
You left me stranded on the stone.
Yeah.
But
That's an idea.
Right, that's an idea, right. So basically, we need to hear some, whatever you do. If you want to sing, rap, whatever, we need to hear something. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Let's get to it. Because I call this, this is the business audio card. This is your audio business card. Because this is the first thing I like to show before we even get in the interview. When people watch this interview, first thing they'll see is your actual talent of what you do or why you're here.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah, so this is why I do this, you know what I mean? So makes you look good, makes me look good, if you're good, and you know, no pressure, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah?
You better be good though, but no pressure. Let them know your name and let's get into it. Let's go.
Twin Jude.
All right, let's go.
I think I'm gonna go like kind of honest right now.
Do you?
Whatever I've been going through, you know.
Let's do it. Hey, put your pain in your music. I love that. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm on my own now. I wanna slow down, and that's facts. It got me feeling low now. These days the world is so cold. Don't answer my phone. I wanna go home. I told you don't go. My soul it feels sold. I'm cold to the bone. I'm losing it. These broads stay choosing. 'Cause my music, my dreams stay lucid. It's confusing, but I'm a real one. Don't need a deal, son. It's how I feel, my head feels like a wheel of woe. I'm so emotional. I see the sky and wonder why I cry. Can I just leave my body and fly? I only came to say goodbye. I am alone, but I don't mind. Shit, I think I just seen a ghost. I see their faces all the time. Yeah. You see my face when you close your eyes, yeah. Can't help it when I'm faded. Can't tell how long they waited. I see their faces all the time. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
You like it?
That was dope. That was dope. That was dope.
Thanks.
That was dope.
You like it?
That was dope.
Fans, you like it?
Goddamn, that boy can sing.
I think they like it, yeah.
He good. Make sure you edit that in.
The white boy surprise you?
That boy can sing. You must be crazy. He good.
I appreciate it, man.
You can tell.
Appreciate it. You put me on the spot there. You put me on the spot, but we got it done, yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here cracking myself up. That was dope. That was dope.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Good.
DJ Thoro. Wow.
You're making Connecticut proud, man. CT loves you, man. Dope.
Basically, I just want to say, you know, as an independent artist, you know, coming up, you know, the past couple of years, there are plenty of trials and tribulations,
right,
and all that stuff. I've been through it, and the message that I kind of want to start off with is that if you're an independent artist, I just want to tell you to not stop, because 2 weeks ago, I didn't think I'd be here.
Right.
You know, I didn't think that, you know, some of the top executives from the labels would be talking to me, you know, blowing up my manager's phone, everything. He's texting me, everything's going crazy. It's all happening at once. But, you know, just believe in yourself, stay true, and invest in yourself.
Right. All right, let's back up. Where are you from?
I'm from Connecticut, but I've always been back and
Connecticut.
forth from New York.
All right, what part of Connecticut?
The New London area. You know about New London?
Yeah, I know
Shout
about
out New London.
Yeah.
Southeast Connecticut, right by the shore.
Yeah. I used to run with a guy named Big Mike.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
From Danbury, man.
Okay, yeah.
You're talking to a mixtape king over here,
there
brother.
We go.
You know that? You know who you're talking to
yes,
right
sir.
now? I mean, let me pop my
I do.
collar.
This is
Even though-
DJ Thoro.
Even though I got no collar on, but
I
imagine
told you.
this is a collar.
Yes.
All right. No, real talk though. I'm very familiar with Connecticut. I mean, Connecticut's been very good to me. You know what I mean? Because I used to
Absolutely.
do a lot of mixtapes, me and Big Mike, and we ran that. We had a hell of a run for like 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? So I've been through New London, Danbury,
Yep.
New Haven, Bridgeport? Not Bridgeport, but I can't even think. But what is it? Bridgeport,
Yeah, like Hartford.
Hartford,
You got
all those areas.
Norwalk.
Norwalk,
You got
yeah. I've been you know, a lot of parts of Connecticut.
a lot of New York artists
Yeah,
do a lot of work in Connecticut
Right.
too.
and so I'm very familiar with Connecticut, but Connecticut's dope.
These days, I'm coming way out of more New York though.
Right.
That's where I'm
Okay.
pushing now, because that's where like my momentum is. That's where everything is
Right.
popping off. You know what I mean? So this is the place. This is the time.
Right. Now,
There we
what put you in a position of, you look like we were speaking earlier that you wanted to give up? Like, what transpired in your life?
Oh, I never wanted to give up.
Well, you
I
said
left
it 2 weeks ago. You wasn't.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago
Right.
I wouldn't have imagined being here.
Okay.
You know, 2 weeks ago I wouldn't imagine doing a press run for
Right.
the whole week
So
with 3 meetings
what
a day,
happened?
you know?
What happened? What transpired? That
What happened
Yeah,
that
what
made
happened?
that happen?
Yeah, what
I
made
met
that
my
happen?
manager, Danny Love.
Danny Love.
Man, the first time I met Danny Love, I was in the room with people that had, you know, talk about powerful people in the music. I don't want to throw out any names.
You
or
still in the
anything
room,
like that.
bro? That's where you.
Oh,
at
that's what
right
I'm
now.
saying. Every single
Nah,
meeting.
man, what's up with this guy?
Shout
I'm
out
messing
Danny
with you.
Love. No, every
Nah,
single
I'm messing
meeting.
with
You know,
Right.
from you,
No, Danny
everything.
Danny loves the guy. You know what I mean? Danny
Yes,
loves the
sir.
guy, and I just want to
Sir.
go on camera and say Danny Love is getting me and the crew a pair of Fresh Prince of Bel Air 5 Jordans, man. Danny Love, man. All right, that's the guy, Danny Love. Only Danny Love would do that. You know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all follow Danny Love. What's your Instagram, Danny Love?
At Mr. DLE _.
You heard that, right?
At Mr. DLE_.
Y'all
Go,
follow-
go to my bio.
All right, y'all follow
Yeah.
Danny Love, you know.
Yeah.
So he definitely got to get those sneakers now. But anyway, let's keep it moving. So let's talk
Let's
about
go,
what you
baby.
got out. What we got. What we doing musically? What's out? What's out there?
My latest song is the one. You know what? My latest song is called All About It.
Okay.
It's popping off right now, and that's the latest song I dropped 2 months ago, and the momentum has just been building and building and building.
Right.
That's the song that kind of got Danny's attention.
Okay.
So it's man.
Right. So
I was
now-
waiting on that. I was waiting on that song. I dropped it at the right time.
So to
And we
anybody that
execute.
may not be familiar with you, you sing, you rap, you dance. Let them know exactly what do you do.
You know, from an early age, obviously, you know, we're all successful people. We
Well, I'm not
believe in,
successful yet, but I'm trying to get like you. But go ahead.
we
go ahead.
believe in the power of visualization, right?
Right. We're talking into existence.
Absolutely,
Right.
exactly. You know, so you know, I talk about my musical journey, where I came from. At the age of 4 to 5 years old, I'm pretending like I'm John Lennon when my parents are sleeping,
That's a
getting
good
up on
person
the
to be
bed,
like.
getting up on the bed. My middle name's Lennon, like
Okay.
it's in my blood, you know. So when it comes down to it, I'm not related to him, but it's still
Okay.
in my blood, you know. When it comes down to it, man, I started making alternative music, playing piano, playing guitar, and that was really my my go-to. Is what I was focusing on. It was
Right.
what I was best at until the age of like 19, 20 hit.
Okay.
And then I made this track called Ride the Wave.
Okay.
It was a hip hop song out of nowhere, and
Okay.
and that was when it was like, holy shit, like
So you
this
rap.
can work. Now the hip hop stuff is popping off.
Okay.
So that's the wave I'm riding
Right.
at the moment, but I have so many other sounds like 90s influence, Nirvana,
Okay.
you know, Alice in
Red Hot
Chains,
Chili
Red Hot
Peppers.
Chili, yeah, Red Hot Chili
I know what's
Peppers,
going
Read
on,
My
you know.
Mind, yeah, exactly.
I used to hang out with those guys, man. Real
No
talk.
shit.
But that's another story. But go
Oh,
ahead.
we'll be talking.
Yeah.
We'll be talking,
Mhm.
yeah. But yeah, so in the future, you're gonna see a lot of different vibes, and I don't want to throw this out there because
Throw it. I love baseball.
well,
Throw
people have.
Throw it.
Yeah, I used to
Throw
want
it.
to be a pro back in the day.
it.
Yeah.
Throw it.
But yeah, people have been comparing me to people like Post Malone, people like Lil Peep, people that are taking the genres and
Right.
creating something new, creating a whole new wave. I don't really like. It sounds almost cliche if I'm saying it, but that's
Right.
what I'm hearing from people right
Okay.
now. So that's what I'm going with. you know
So
what I mean?
so I'll answer the question I asked you for you. You pretty much do everything. You rap and sing pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah, and I write everything.
And you write everything. Right.
Yeah, play guitar, piano, all that
Oh,
stuff.
so you
yeah.
actually play instruments.
Oh, I'm gonna be on a stage once
That's
everything
dope.
gets
See, that's-
crazy and I
right.
really get the momentum where I have more, all the control I need.
Right.
Then I'm gonna be up with a 4-piece band,
Right.
rocking out.
All right. So growing up in CT or what have you, who were you listening to? How did you even get into music?
Well, my dad had a band.
What was
Shout
the-
out my dad.
Shout out to your dad. What was
Nothing
the name
but
of the band?
support. Band of Humans.
Band of Humans. That sounds
Great,
dope.
great. Yeah, it was.
They,
he
got
had a-
they put an album out?
Oh yeah. They're actually remastering the album right now. The last album.
What era was this? What was this? 80s, 70s?
Oh no,
90s.
Early
60s?
2000s.
Oh, okay.
No, but that's I grew up around someone who was always creating and writing music.
Okay.
And he,
What was
I taught
that?
myself
Alternative
guitar
rock?
because he
Alternative rock?
he was doing like folk music.
Folk music. Okay.
But I'm much more of like, well, I do unplugged stuff too.
Right.
But I'm much more of like the 90s kind of grungy feel.
Right.
So that's really what I'm, like I said, I was working on a lot of alternative music, and that's what really sparked my whole interest in music as a whole.
Right.
And then I did the hip hop, and everyone was like, "You got to do hip hop." Like,
right.
Okay.
Now,
I'll do both. Now here we are.
Right now, your name. How did you go with that name?
My real name is Tom.
Okay. Like Tom from MySpace. What happened to Tom from MySpace? That's a random.
I don't know, man.
Random question.
I never even had a MySpace back in the day. No.
I met a lot of chicks on MySpace.
I bet.
Woo!
Yeah.
Shout out
right
to
now,
Tom.
right now it's the
Go ahead.
Instagram. It's the Instagram.
Instagram.
Jude the Twin on Instagram. JUDETHE.
The twin? You got a twin brother?
TWIN. No, there's like two twins inside of me.
Oh, I get it. Split personality.
No,
Alter
that
ego?
brings me
Okay.
back when the whole name that I
Right.
the reason why I have this name, Tom means Jude in Hebrew, and Jude means twin. Twin Jude.
Okay.
And I'm a Gemini, so twin.
Me too.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, Gemini too. Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Oh,
Gotta
I
love
knew
it.
it was something about you. I knew it. I knew it. It's not just a sneaker.
We're vibing, man.
It wasn't just a sneaker.
He liked the sneakers,
Yeah, it was-
so
I
you
knew
can't
it was
see him,
something.
but he like.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what else can we talk about here? Let's talk about music. Do you produce?
I don't produce.
But you got a producer here with you, right?
Shout out to Six Prophet.
Okay.
Dude is a genius.
He
He
does all your music?
He's got at least half the tracks on my next upcoming album.
Okay.
The next 3 songs that you're gonna hear,
Okay.
they're gonna be popping off because we got some crazy features going on there, and it's a
Right.
whole situation. So he's producing all of them.
Right.
The next 3.
All right. So the project you have out now, are there any features on that?
I've had a few features here and there. Really, I've tried to just do my own thing
I appreciate
until
that.
until the features are where it's like, all right,
Right.
this person's really gonna elevate me. This is where I'm.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is the direction I want to go. He's,
Right. Me personally, when I listen to an artist, especially a new artist, I just want to hear that artist, because a lot of new artists, not saying you do that intentionally or do that at all, but a lot of new artists, they lean on features,
Yeah.
And I want to hear you. Like, what that is, that's a compilation album. When I hear a whole bunch of people on one album,
Like 10 songs,
like
7
10
features.
songs, and
it's
you
like,
got a feature with everybody.
Yeah.
Where's your record? You know what I mean? A lot of artists can't stand on their own.
Exactly.
And that's not a real artist.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Right. No, you're doing it. You're doing it. You're not trying. You're actually doing it. So
That's what we're doing.
Is all your music on any streaming platforms that they should know about?
Any of them. You got Spotify, you got Apple Music,
Mhm.
SoundCloud,
Okay.
even if you're like what's it called, Deezer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Deezer, whatever you want. iHeartRadio, Pandora.
Right.
It's all there, and if you go to my my Instagram, like I said, Jude the Twin is my Instagram. Just go to the link, and the link's all there for any streaming platform that you use. You know what I mean? But everywhere.
Right.
YouTube, all that.
Right. I always ask artists this question because everybody's answer is obviously going to be different. Any collaboration you could do, one artist, any era, any genre, who would that be?
Yeah, Kurt Cobain.
Why him?
Because I identify with him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he stayed true to himself.
Right.
You look at me, I'm not coming I guess you like my shoes, but other than that, I'm not trying to be too flashy up here, man.
Right.
I'm just being myself.
Right.
Everyone's gonna hear the music, and I want the music to talk for itself
Right.
because it has been. There's
Right.
no reason why it won't continue to.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm just me.
It's just you.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm Twin Jude.
Right. Now, if anybody that's not familiar, if anybody out there that's not familiar with you right now, right, and you want them to see a visual of you or a video, what would be the first video you direct them to?
So if you go to YouTube, just type in Twin Jude, type in 17.
Okay.
There's a cool story behind that because I wrote that the day after X passed.
Okay.
So there's a whole, it's kind of has his feel to it in terms of like it's kind of a grungy.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hear it for sure. It's a cool guitar riff that I played there.
Right.
It's really rocking. And the
Right.
video it was directed by Jacob Alexander. Shout out Jacob Alexander out in LA right now.
Okay.
Vegas.
Right.
Doing huge things. But I kind of had some direction with that one as well in terms of like the setting.
Right.
And the ideas, the general, so
Right. Now,
17.
Are you strictly independent? You got distribution? You got label?
I'm strictly independent right now. There's plenty of birds chirping.
Okay.
There's whether it's Rock Nation, Atlantic,
right.
Capital.
Okay.
There's things going on. There's kind of options. Like I said, 2 weeks ago, I didn't expect.
You didn't expect
so it's all happening really fast.
Expect the unexpected.
But,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Expect the unexpected.
You got to be ready.
Especially with this, you got to be ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but right now, 100% independent.
Independent. That's good. Before we get out of here, man, how can people follow you? How can they get in contact with you? How does that happen?
I'd say because honestly, I would say the website.
You got an elaborate answer for
I'm sorry, man.
What's
I'm
your name?
articulating
What's your
myself.
name? That's very
No, just go to my Instagram.
Okay.
Go to my Instagram. Like I said, Jude the Twin. My name's Twin Jude, but my Instagram name is Jude the Twin. And then from there, just go to my bio. You're gonna see that you should hit my manager, right. Danny Love, and he'll get right back to me. It's not like something where it's like, oh, hit my manager and us,
Right.
No, he's me and him are working every day.
Cool.
So if you got beats, if you if you want to help with TikTok stuff, anything like that, just go to my bio, hit the manager, and the next stop is me. So.
Right. Okay. Yep. And before we get out of here, is there anything else you want to cover and share that we didn't touch on?
Man, you want to know where I want to be a year from now?
I would like to know where you would like to be 5 years from now. Let's go.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, bro, like this whole third and fourth quarter of the year, I'm going to be dropping, I don't want to say the features yet because it's so... Should I say it?
Talking into existence. It's already done.
Little 22 Gs.
Do it.
Little TJ.
Okay. Dope. All right.
It's all, it's going.
That's
Next
dope.
3 songs, 2 big features.
Right.
6 Profit on the beat.
Right.
After that, project comes.
Right. But let me give you some jewels. Features are cool. Definitely cool. You know what I mean? But also, I always tell artists this too. Get your self-esteem up there with those same artists. You could be bigger than those artists you think you need. Not saying you need features. You could be bigger than your idols.
I'm coming for them.
But I'm just saying.
I'm John Lennon, man. You see that.
Keep that focus. I mean, features are cool, but you don't need features to validate your,
Well, after the 2 features, I got the best one coming out, and that's me.
There it is.
Yeah, it's a
love
song.
Keep that mind
it's a love
frame.
song, and
keep that mind frame. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, and I appreciate the insight.
Because I'm the same way with DJing. Like, I respect DJs that I looked up to.
Yeah.
But I fucking get busy too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I could go against who. I don't give a fuck who it is. You know what I mean? It's a respect thing, but let's get busy. So.
We're busy.
You know what I mean?
Every day.
Busy, yeah. So, like I said, a lot of artists have, I call it low self-esteem. Not you, but they think they need features to get accepted.
They help.
Because a lot of artists say, "Oh, I gotta listen to this. I got a record with such and such." You talking about everybody but yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, that's why I didn't even want to mention the features.
No,
but you're like, nah.
But I told you to mention it. So.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
well, that's the thing, man, and I agree with you 100%.
Right. So
but these features are going to be really great. The tracks.
Keep your self-esteem up there, man.
They're going to fit perfectly.
You could be up there with
the
the greats. You know what I mean? The same people
Absolutely.
you look up to, you could pass them.
Absolutely.
I've seen it happen.
Yep.
I've seen it happen.
And, with the whole thing right now, we're launching. With the music business, you got to do it all at once. You just got to. There's a lot of years of grinding, but when someone breaks, they break.
Look how Cardi B passed Nicki Minaj. I never thought that would happen.
Shout out Cardi.
I'm just
Shout out
keeping
Nicki.
I
love them both, man.
I'm just saying though, there was a point where that seemed
absolutely.
impossible. Like,
yeah.
Nobody even respected her for no music.
Yeah, you hear me talking about Post Malone.
Like, how's that gonna happen?
Yeah.
And look, it happened. So anything can happen.
It happens every year.
It happens. You're talking about Post Malone, right? You could be bigger than Post Malone ever been. Sounds crazy,
shout out
right?
Post.
But it can happen. And by the way,
trying to be a nice guy.
By the way, I gotta share something else with you. I don't know if he told you. I do a lot of people's first interview in New York City. All right, I forgot about him. Post Malone. I did it. I did that. Wow. The Baby. I did that.
This guy tried telling me, he was like, "You nervous? This is my first interview." I'm like, "This isn't your first interview. Listen to this guy." Yeah.
So I'll just say all I like to say, man. Believe in yourself. You can pass your idols. That's why people make songs like "When Idols Become Rivals."
But your competition's also yourself too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm competing against myself. I'm not looking at anyone else and saying, where am I compared to them? It's just.
Right. So that's what it is, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. It's DJ Thoro. Let him know the name.
Twin Jude, baby.
Twin Jude,
Jude
man.
the Twin
Connecticut.
on Instagram.
This is 50.com. One World Studios. Danny Love. I need my sneakers. You know what it is. And like always, when you see us, one knee us. I mean, pay respects. We out. Yeah.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men. I'm on something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That do was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men.